Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. And Steve, tonight's a big night, our big holiday party.
I know. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited about it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I didn't know what to wear, how to act, how drunk should I get.
Yeah. Well, listen, between you and Vicky and the rest of these geniuses, I thought I should get you guys some help.
Okay. Should I hang the mistletoe over my belt?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You guys need some help. Yeah. No.
Wait, in the front or the back?
No, I can.
Or both.
Yes.
Why not both?
Yeah, it's apparent that all of you need some advice. Luckily, I happen to have a very great relationship with this guy who I don't even... Steven Viscusi, that's who it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are homies.
Yeah, we're homies.
Facebook friends.
Yeah,
Instagram buds.
Yeah, I just learned about him today.
He's on your top 8 from MySpace once.
Yeah, he was on the top 8. Mm-hmm. He's a business consultant, that man, Mr. Viscusi, and he's got tips for people like you, Vicky, Rev, Danny, people who are attending the holiday party this year, the office party, and, what to do and what not to do.
You should dress the same way that you're dressing for the office, but maybe a little festive to show that you're also enjoying the holiday. Office gossip is so important not to discuss at an office party. Keep the conversation to family, friends, what you're doing during the holiday, but keep it away from religion and politics. I have a very important rule for drinking at an office party.
Yes.
2 drinks only. The first drink, you're fun. The second drink, you're silly. The third drink, you're stupid.
I mean, he's not really wrong there.
Right, I don't necessarily disagree with a lot of things he says. He's just really pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
Although, what if during the holidays I plan on running for office and also changing my religion?
Oh, that's a good point.
To talk about what you're going to do
What are you going to do? Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not doing either.
Well, I think Steven's way out of touch because, as we can see from Facebook, all of us want to hear about religion and political discussions, right?
Yes, and sports.
Yeah.
We want to argue about sports with someone who likes another team, and we think that we can convince them not to like that team.
Yeah, that's
by going back and forth in a circular argument all freaking day long.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Friends, stop being so stupid.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Yeah. You know what? If you continue to call my team that I like to see chickens, that's not going to get me to not like my team.
I actually sat and read a thread that went on way too long about 2 people just going back and forth about which team is better, the Cowboys or the Seahawks. And I finally hit a point where I'm like, I hate myself more than these 2 people because I put myself through this.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know why. And their arguments were stupid.
Oh, God.
It's going back and forth. And I'm like, you guys, you're never going to convince the other person.
And now you have just basically described the fun of sports radio. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how anybody listens to that crap. I tell my friends, when you get that deep into a conversation, and look, I get deep into conversations that are stupid, but I know they're stupid. I know they only concern the other person in the room with me. Nobody on a wide scale could ever give a crap about that kind of a deep conversation, and that's what sports radio is.
Right. When they start, they're just trying to take shots, and the creativity of how they're taking shots at the other team is just awful. It's like I give up. But yeah, with this whole office party thing, 2 drinks makes you silly?
2 drinks makes you silly. Which
lightweight are we?
Well,
I need 2 drinks before I even show up to the office.
Well, what if there's something like 2 Long Island iced teas or something where it's a tall that's basically nothing but booze?
Yes. 2 pints of absinthe. That might get me silly.
That's what you're talking about.
What if we all got absinthe drunk before we showed up?
I remember those days. I don't know, man.
I don't remember Steven Viscusi saying anything about getting absinthe drunk in his message.
He didn't say get stoned or not to get stoned.
Yeah. Well, we got a New York City bar owner. Maybe you'll listen to him.
Okay.
I went and got more. Again, I need you guys to not make fools of yourselves. This reflects on me.
You should talk to your daughter first. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's not going to the Christmas party.
You're not going?
Well, no, I mean,
okay.
She thinks she is. I'm going to
she's
have
going.
my Uber driver just drop her off to
I'll
another
pick
location.
you up. Don't worry. I got your back.
And she's going to get out of the car with J-Rubs, and then I'm going to go, okay, shut the door, and then we're going to go to the real party.
Okay, I don't have room for 3.
Yeah.
Unless you want to sit on J-Rub's lap. I got a lot of crap in the back of my Jeep.
Yeah. So this New York City bar owner, okay, he says he's witnessed a lot of questionable behavior at company parties.
I've seen people lock themselves in the bathroom to do some things in private. I've seen, people light their hair on fire. It is a constant flow of bad decisions.
Who's going to light their hair on fire?
Oh, it's got to be Vicky. Yeah. Vicky's the firebug of them. Remember she lit her. What would you do? You lit your hand on fire?
I had second-degree burns, like big old bubbles on my hand.
Yeah. No. She's the firebug of the show.
I'm not allowed to play with fire anymore.
See,
tonight.
Yeah, see.
We'll get you a flaming shot.
Yeah.
Is there any other hair on your body that we can burn off? Like, I know you don't have any on your head.
I just manscaped yesterday.
Aww.
You're screwed.
Okay, again, this is not
I'd say we could do BJ, but he doesn't have any eyebrows, so we don't have to worry about those burning off.
Listen, again, you are the firebug. We're setting you on fire. And then we're locking you in the bathroom.
I want to be at that Christmas party where somebody set their own hair on fire.
That's
And do you think
that's a party?
He said people lock themselves in the bathroom to do things. Are we talking coke or sex?
Who says it's got to be exclusive?
Yeah. I guess it could be both.
Yeah. I mean, usually coke is what gets you sex. You know what I mean? A lot of times guys will say, hey, listen, I can bring you
sex will get you coke.
Hey, one way or the other.
I don't know, that pent-up, sexual aggression and, frustration and tension from the office over the course of the year, it just builds up and then boom. It's always awkward walking in on people doing it in the bathroom.
You know, Vicky, it sounds like you're the one that people would walk in on after that particular diatribe.
Maybe.
Yeah. The pent-up frustration. So who do you got your eye on this year? There's always somebody that you're scoping out. You scoping out somebody?
I was hoping Sarah, but, she's taken now, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh. Now I want to set my own hair on fire at this point. I want to set myself on fire after that conversation.
I almost want to make... If someone is there for the long haul, we should interview the bartender tonight just to see if they have any dirt on any of our coworkers.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that plan. I'd be willing to, you know what, if you give the guy a nice tip, he probably will tell us whatever we need to know.
Vicky, give him the tip.
Yes. Wait,
that doesn't work.
No, it's the other way around.
Excuse me?
Give him a tip.
I think he would...
For some tips.
Yeah, he would... Yeah. All right.
Set your hair on fire. That's all. Just set your hair on fire.
I'm just
too early for this crap.
I'm not going to go to the Christmas party.
You got to go.
No.
We're doing karaoke.
Yeah. I've decided that if I'm not there, I can't be culpable. Yeah. You monsters, you miscreants, it's not going to be good.
I guarantee none of us are going to be poorly behaved. It's going to be somebody.
Oh, you guarantee it with what? What's the guarantee? What happens if they are? You're going to give me some money? You're going to guarantee Danny, Vicky, and my daughter? Seriously, you're going to take that guarantee?
No, it's all in definition of what is behaved.
I was going to say, we're not going to be
you,
well behaved according to other companies, but I feel like there's going to be people who are going to be worse than us.
Yes. I don't think it's on our end of the building. I think we're talking sales.
That's not the way
somebody in sales is going to get wasted.
They expect us to get wasted.
Right.
So we're good.
We've seen
the
that
bar
in the
is low
past.
for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have seen that in the past. I've seen that in many places I've worked at. Yeah, the sales department, there's always that one person. And then next thing you know, there's a little message next day. We wish them well in their future endeavors. We've seen that the next day.
We've seen that more, though, at the pain in the grass.
Yeah.
At the backstage parties.
Yeah.
That typically leads to us thinning the employee herd.
Yeah. That's a whole day of drinking. That's day drinking, which really is a lot worse than just a Christmas party.
And you can usually tell who that person is. Like,
yeah.
we're going to get an email about you tomorrow.
Yeah, we are. Oh, man. Some of those folks, I was like, wow, you can just tell by looking at them. You know what? We should have a little pool. Who is not going to be working with us anymore?
We could do squares.
Yeah.
Let's do squares.
All right, we're going to do squares.
I got 5 on it.
All right, I got 5 on it.
Oh, wait, no, then we should know what our squares are, because then we could be trying to, cheat. Like, here, have another shot. Let's do it.
I got you a Long Island iced tea.
Did you know Johnny over there? He thinks you're hot.
Nice.
No.
Yeah. I just want to see Vicky on fire. That's all I really care about.
Wow. So it says we're all wrong. Office party. Politics, religion, booze, and banging the secretary.
That's it.
In that order?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Signed Sarah.
Weird. That's great. Well, as long as nobody gets stuck in a grease vent, because you know what? That is a thing. A dude actually did get stuck in a grease vent, and he was there for 2 days. How? Why? Well, your man, Steve, who's got the news, he'll tell you why at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well, he's no Pulitzer Prize winner. Hell, he can't even pronounce Pulitzer. This is News with Steve Miggs.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks to Car Toys for giving us news and sports, and happy National Ice Cream Day. Yeah!
I don't care. It's winter. Yeah, wait.
It's Ice Cream Day.
Oh, yeah. Is it really? In the middle of winter, we got Ice Cream Day?
Yes.
I mean, it's not completely winter yet, but we're close.
I found a new place.
Yeah?
To get ice cream at.
All right.
I think you've been there. It's more of a chainy type place, but it's right. Honestly, my wife and I looked at each other and go, this is right there on par with Molly Moon.
Ooh.
It's in Capitol Hill, and I think it's in some other location. It's called Salt and Straw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Salt and Straw.
Salt and Straw is ridiculous. Now, it's a little bit longer of a line because I think it's new and it's trendy and it's hip. And look, people, I get it. You want to try all the flavors. But if there's a line behind you, maybe knock it off a little bit. This isn't a wine tasting experience.
Oh, you got that going on.
Dude, we had these people in front of us. By in front of us, maybe like 15 people in front of us. And they're doing the whole thing where can I try now the salted caramel drizzle? And they put it in, they like switch it around their mouth like it's wine. And they look at you and go, that was pretty good. Can I try the chocolate? And they do that again. And they keep doing it. If my wife wasn't with me, I was about to say, there's other people wanting to try this ice cream.
Yeah. They got to see, that's where that company's got to figure it out.
No, they have a great system. It was just these people were slow as F. They had to try every single thing and then have a conversation about the flavors. What they do is while you're waiting in line, you get closer to the front, they have somebody that comes over and says, hey, which one were you thinking about trying? And then they go grab some spoons and bring it to you.
Yeah, well, if that's the system, then those two should be thrown out of the store.
The three of them.
The three of them, yeah.
The three of them are dead to me.
If that's the system and they're bucking that system, which will help people get what they want, yeah, you're right, Steve. They should be, you know what? They should be thrown out of Seattle.
They're the worst.
What are their names, Steve?
John.
Okay.
Georgia.
Okay.
And Phoenix.
They're out.
Those
Done.
Names.
I always hated guys named Phoenix.
I don't know if that's really their names.
I don't care. But you know what? Let's round up all the Georges and Phoenix and get them out of there.
Might I recommend the sea salt with caramel ribbons? Ooh. That was the jam that I went with, and it's good because they have vegan options for Sid.
Yeah,
I don't.
No, you don't want that. Yeah, this is that. Listen, as long as they got regular good old ice cream options for you, what do you care?
I didn't try this one. It seemed a little ambitious, but there's one that's a Beecher's cheese with peppercorn toffee.
Oh, I think I would try that.
I don't know.
I love Beecher's cheese. I never think I wanted my ice cream, but I do love Beecher's cheese, so I'm going to try it.
And they also have chocolate gooey brownie, which is actually how Vicky likes her men. Hey, yo.
I don't even know what to say about
it. I don't know either. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this guy who, he was stuck in one of those grease vents, not just for one day, but 2 days. And this happened in San Francisco. Firefighters had to rescue this man, and here's the reason why he was stuck in that grease vent. He was trying to break into the restaurant, and the idiot got trapped in the grease vent.
Oh, there you go.
The best part about this story is the accountant who works next door. He heard the guy making sounds, calling for help, so here he is describing what happened while also doing an impression of the guy.
For like 45 minutes, I keep hearing this, I'm not like, what the heck is going on? And it's like, please get me out. I'm 28 years old. I need to just get out. I saw him. He was like really, his body was full of grease and everything. So it was, his shoulder was dislocated. I'm not like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, exactly. If that was the sound, I'd be wondering what was going on.
I had the same experience in San Francisco at a bar when I went into a bathroom.
Yeah. But that was somebody else was stuck in a different vent.
And that was how I described it.
I'm not like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
That guy should describe everything from now on. I don't care what it is. Even if he wasn't at the scene, you should interview that guy.
This is rather interesting what they're doing in Los Angeles. Weed is also legal for recreational use, so who knows if this is going to actually happen here in Washington as well. They are now doing stoned martial arts.
What?
So if you're into jiu-jitsu, there's actually a place where you get stoned and fight and compete. So you're high while also doing jiu-jitsu.
I got to tell my wife about this because she's been doing martial arts down in California. She doesn't know about this.
That's right. They're calling it High Rollers with a Z, BJJ.
Yeah, man.
And they're stone showdowns. And what they're hoping to do is dispel antiquated cannabis stereotypes. And also it's a lot of fun to punch people while high.
I will tell you, there are times I watch that old Kung Fu show, and I think that, you know what, Kane had to be high. People treated him like crap, and he just didn't care.
I like one woman who's does Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and she says, I love weed, and I love jiu-jitsu. Well, there you go. And I guess the prize for each division champion, a pound of pot. Wow.
All of a sudden, I'm ready.
I'm not like, what the heck is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. A pound of pot, brother.
Did you hear about what happened in Shelton? An emu got loose, and they were trying to figure out what the hell to do, and it was causing some traffic backups. And the way they were able to get the emu away and safe, breadcrumbs.
Oh, nice.
I thought that was kind of cool.
What the hell is an emu?
It's like an animal.
It's like it's an Australian ostrich, basically.
Oh, that's okay.
It's like an animal.
So it's a bird, really. Okay.
They sound like this.
Oh, yeah, I've heard emus before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, could we get an NBA franchise quicker than we thought?
What's going on? What's happening?
Rumors are swirling.
What?
I don't know if it's going to happen come 2021, but apparently the Phoenix Suns are having some issues with their arena. Boy, does this sound familiar. And the owner now is threatening to move the team to Seattle or Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yep. So they're trying to vote and get some funding, and I'm sure he's using that as just kind of like an opportunity to be like, hey, you guys don't make this happen.
Wait, I thought you said we're going to get an NBA franchise, though.
That's what I said, right?
No, you said the Phoenix Suns. They're not an NBA. They're like a minor league franchise. That's a joke, Steve, because they suck.
I was like, did I screw up?
No.
It's not the first, won't be the last.
They've only got 4 wins this year.
They're terrible.
Yeah, they suck so bad. Yeah.
Well, it's like getting an expansion. No, actually, I'd rather an expansion franchise.
Yeah, I think we do better.
Opportunity at success. It's a bummer at the last game. We saw the return of Michael Kendricks for the Seattle Seahawks. You know, he missed out on some games because of that insider trading stuff that was going on, and then he came back, and everyone was like, yes, this is the perfect time for him to come back. We need him for the run into the postseason. And, well, he was injured in the game, so he's done for the season, unfortunately, due to a knee and lower leg injury.
God,
total. That does suck. But not that there's a silver lining when someone's injured, but they've been playing really well without him. It's not like as if it's...
Yeah.
I just think he would make them better.
That's what I was thinking, too. So that's the
audio of the injury.
The injury bug.
I'm not like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, the injury bug is never fun.
No.
As far as weather, 51 degrees and rain, and thank you, Brandman College, for giving us news and sports.
It really is. I mean, the more and more I watch football, it's like, who can stay the healthiest? It's become frustrating because it's like, no matter how much you invest in a team, that's why those conversations about which team is better, those stupid conversations, it's like, which team is healthier? That should be the conversation.
Yeah. And I mean, for the most part, it seems like, it was a bummer not seeing Doug Baldwin out there. I think he could have been very helpful. In a lot of situations, just to help Russell get his rhythm back.
Yeah, and also there's something about Doug. He seems to get open at critical times when Russell needs someone to throw the ball to.
Yeah,
and that just wasn't happening. And of course, you take a look at the Redskins. I mean, their season is completely different because of the injury bug, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's super, super frustrating. So there you go. I mean, well, so far, but we're still in it, Steve. All we got to do is one more win
this Sunday.
One more win, buddy,
against the San Francisco 49ers, which is pretty fun that could be the matchup where you got, go there, Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys on the defense seem to be playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, especially, I'm saying a lot, but it's more like Frank Clark, but I would imagine he's echoing the vibe of a lot of those guys when Richard Sherman took a shot at their defense, and he's like, no, we're not middle of the road, and we're going to show you that we're not middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Richard, for putting a chip on the shoulder of this defense.
I appreciate that.
Very appreciated. See, he's still helping the team.
Yeah.
Even when he's not on it.
Yeah, I don't want to be anti-Richard Sherman. I really don't, because he gave us so many fun years here. And the nature of him is just to, have a big mouth, and you're going to hate the guy when he's not on your team. But I don't, because he gave us so many good years here. I don't want to be like, I can't stand that guy. But I'm getting close to it because it's like, just come on, Richard.
But I feel like we've always thought he says a lot of stupid stuff. It was entertaining when he's on your team because you're just like, whatever. Now he's saying, I'm never going to have ill will towards someone, for dumb things that he's saying on the field. I mean, that's just part of the game.
Are you sure? Because you don't like those people that were in line at the ice cream store.
Well, that's because they slowed my ice cream experience. Now, if Richard Sherman was spending too much time trying their sea salt and caramel drizzle, whatever it's called, I would be pissed at him.
See, that's the key.
And I would burn his jersey, BJ.
That's what it is. As long as Richard Sherman doesn't slow down your ice cream consumption, you're fine. All right, that's fair. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
Wow. What Van Halen album featuring Sammy Hagar only had numbers in the title?
OU 812?
No.
Oh.
It starts with an O, man.
Well, it could be 0. I don't know. 69. No. 99. 69.
No. You know what? I almost forgot still. What, do you remember what it is, Steve?
5150.
There you go, buddy.
Nice.
I forgot. Glad you remembered. You have a shot at beating Steve? 206-449-1181. That's 206-449-1181. Beat Miggs, 647.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.